Today we're going to take a look at Echain and the token ECT and decide whether or not it's a low market cap gem. What would make it a low market cap gem? It would have to have under a $500 million market cap. It would have to provide a service, solve a problem, or have another use case. It would definitely have to be able to do a 25 to 50x in the next bull run. And last but certainly not least, it has to be able to be staked, farmed, or provide some type of other passive income. Let's see if Echain has what it takes to become one of our low market cap gems. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, I like to cover a variety of different projects, from the real degen projects to the blue chips to the low market cap gems like the one we have today that could possibly do a 25 to 50x in the next bull market. If any of that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop a like below. I'd really appreciate it. Nothing on this channel or in this video is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Okay, let's get into Echain. This one is very exciting in my opinion. So Echain is a lightning fast, scalable, and DeFi-driven layer 1 network focused on energy efficiency and interoperability. So if we look down at the stats here, it's 10,000 plus transactions per second. The price is, the fees are 0.005 USD per transaction. The transaction confirmation time is 5 seconds, which is really fast. And it uses a very small amount of energy. Okay, down here it says some of the same stuff in this first section that we just went over up here. But then also that says low carbon. It says Echain runs on the proof of green authority consensus, which allows only authorized entities to validate transactions and propagate new blocks to the chain. They had a typo here. It says in this, but it's in these specific cases, validators need to run their on-chain activities thanks to renewable energy, thus making POGA consensus a more energy efficient alternative to proof of POS, proof of stake, because it requires fewer computing resources. So it uses even less energy than proof of stake. And over here it says designed for dApps and DeFi, dApps and DeFi, Echain being EVM compatible, Ethereum virtual machine compatible, is designed to facilitate the deployment of Ethereum-based dApps, which may eventually contribute to its adoption by developers. To enable DeFi's rapid arrival on Echain, all energy dApps, including bridge, swap, farming, staking, launchpad, and lending, will be developed right after the mainnet launch, making it DeFi and adoption ready from the get-go. Sounds good to me. So we definitely have a use case with this. It's a layer 1, and it looks like from what they're saying, it is a really good layer 1. So far, it can be bridged through Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Moonbeam, which we'll see in a minute when I show you the two tokens that are part of the ecosystem. Okay, next we're going to take a look at the market cap, which is ridiculously small. So if we go to CoinGecko, we look up ECT, it is up quite a bit over the last couple days, but it's still at a little over a penny. The circulating supply is 99.3 million. The total supply is 300 million. The current market cap is 1,045,103. So it's 1/500th of our requirement for a $500 million market cap. So it definitely qualifies for that. And to do a 25 to 50x is just super easy for this to do, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but it's, yeah, very easy. It's ranked, let's see, where's the ranking for this? Its current rank is 1,820. on CoinGecko's rankings. And if we take a look at what it would have to get to do a 25x, 25x would be, obviously, it would be a little over $25 million market cap. So if we go look at crypto by market cap, and we go down to maybe page 5. Let's see. Right about, not quite here. I think we're going to be around in the 500s. Here we go. I've never heard of any of these. Star Atlas, I've heard of. It's a game on Solana, but Solana's having a lot of problems. There's a Bitcoin Diamond, I have no idea. Rarible, that's one that I've heard of. But that's where it would be. And this is in the middle of a bear market to get to a $25 million market cap. So can it do a 25 to 50x in a bull run? I think for sure it could. In my opinion, not financial advice, but we're in a bad bear market, and some of these coins are at 25 million. I think it could do that pretty easily in a bull market. So let's recap so far. Does it have a use case? Yes, it's a layer 1. Second, does it have a market cap under 500 million? Yes, it does. It's only a little over 1 million. Third one, can it do a 25 to 50x in a bull market? I believe it does. Not financial advice, that's just my opinion. Yes, I think it could definitely get to over 25 million in market cap. Now let's get into the interesting stuff. Does it have a way to make passive income? So if we go back to Echain, we go to the Echain token, we go down here to staking and farming. And there is a staking and farming platform. And the platform's called ENERGYFI. So they have staking and farming on there. The only hang up on this so far is getting the tokens. The ECT token you have to get on Uniswap. I can show you that here in a second. Okay, if we go to uniswap.org and we go to launch app, you have to be on the Ethereum network to swap for the ECT token. Once you're connected to Ethereum, then it'll show that you can swap Ethereum for ECT. And that's what I've done already. And then this token has to be bridged to the Moonbeam network, because that's where the farming and staking is. To bridge our ECT tokens over to Moonbeam, we have to go to app.multichain.org. We have to connect our wallet, a metamask wallet, to the Ethereum network, because that's where the ECT tokens are. Just to Ethereum. And then we'll change the token to ECT. Echain token. And then we're going to switch this to Moonbeam. Okay, so I've got a total of 32,388 ECT tokens. Okay, we have that all lined up correctly. Double check to make sure it's ECT on Ethereum to ECT on Moonbeam mainnet. So it says down here is a cross-chain fee of 0.1%. Minimum cross-chain fee is 1,388 ECT. Minimum cross-chain, maximum. Okay, so minimum is a little less than 3,000 ECT token. The estimated time of cross-chain arrival is 10 to 30 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna try this, and we're gonna have to go big or go home, because otherwise I've got to spend more on gas fees. Okay, so 32388. Okay, so that's the fee. So we're gonna get 30,999 on the Moonbeam. Let's see if I can put the 0.8 in there. So we're gonna hit approve ECT. Hopefully I have enough Ethereum in my wallet. It's only 75 cents. That's not bad at all. Okay, it says approved. You can continue with the cross-chain transaction. So now we're going to go ahead and swap. Double check, review this transaction, Ethereum to Moonbeam. Forward to confirm. Now it says estimated time 3 to 30 minutes. So now we have it's $2.28. So it's about $5 total to do the transaction. But just as long term, I'm throwing it in there and I'm farming for, you know, months and months and months. The APYs you're going to see are pretty amazing. So it says sent. Okay, it looks like it's finishing up. It's showing that my tokens are in the Moonbeam wallet now. And it's says that it went through the routing process. And now it's just confirming, I guess, success. So that took about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you the farms. So, and the other token that we need for the farms. So if we go to ENERGYFI.io, we go to the app, we go to farms, it'll be the EFT/ECT pool. And that's the ENERGYFI token and the ECT token. So we need to get some of the EFT token. So the way to get that is on PancakeSwap. So we're going to go over to PancakeSwap, and we have to switch our networks over back over to Binance Smart Chain. And then I'd already got some of it, but you would swap BNB for EFT. I'm not going to do that because I already did that, but it's just a simple swap on PancakeSwap. Then we're going to have to go and bridge it over to Moonbeam. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and bridge the EFT token over to Moonbeam. So we'll do the full amount. And then we'll go ahead and hit approve EFT. So we'll approve the token. Gas fees will be much less because it's on Binance Smart Chain. 7 cents. Once that's approved, then we'll swap. And then it'll go, it'll bridge it over to Moonbeam. And then we can make our liquidity pair tokens for the farm. Okay, it's approved, so we're going to go ahead and swap. Then we're going to double check the transaction to make sure it's going from BNB to Moonbeam and hit confirm. And then confirm. Then it should just take a couple minutes, and then we'll go back and we'll make our liquidity pair tokens. Okay, since we have both tokens, we're going to go back to ENERGYFI and we're going to go to the farm. We have to make sure we add Moonbeam to our metamask through add networks. And I've got a video on that shows how to do that in my library. And then also we need the GLMR token, which is the Moonbeam token. You need some of that in your wallet for gas. I got mine on KuCoin. So we go down to all farms, and then where you want to be in the EFT ECT farm, which is 88.07% APR. There's also one that's higher, a couple that are higher, with the GLMR USDC and the EFT USDC as well. So I might get into multiple farms, but today I'm just getting into the EFT ECT. So we're going to add liquidity. I'm going to add all of my EFT, and we have to approve both tokens. I already approved the ECT. Now I'm going to approve the EFT, and Moonbeam is super cheap. That's 0 cents for that transaction. Once it goes through to approve the token, then we're going to add liquidity. Okay, it went through. Now we're going to add liquidity. So we're going to do the max on our EFT tokens to go with our ECT. So we're going to confirm added liquidity, make sure everything's good. It looks good. Confirm our deposit, then okay it. And again, it's 0.019 GLMR, so 1 penny to add liquidity. Okay, we got our liquidity pair. Now we're going to go to farm, and we're going to deposit all of it, and then we're going to hit approve, and we're going to hit confirm. And then once it confirms, then we're going to be able to deposit it. Okay, now we go ahead and confirm our deposit. And that's again going to cost next to nothing, another penny. the success transaction successfully submitted. And once we get it through, then it'll be in our farm. I'm just doing this just as an exercise to show you guys how to do it. I'm probably going to add more. The price has been up recently, so I'll probably wait for a pullback to buy more. But it shows right here that we have 2,887 EFT, 423 ECT, total of $9.80 in liquidity tokens. And then right here is showing our rewards. So we've already gotten a little bit of EFT, and you also get Moonbeam and rewards as well. So I'm just going to let this ride. I'm going to add more to it for sure. And this is a cool little platform to farm on. Pretty good APRs. I like what Echain's trying to do. Very environmentally friendly. That's what people are liking these days. So this video is a little longer than normal, but yeah, Echain is definitely a low market cap gem. It crosses, it checks all the boxes. So it's under $500 million market cap. It definitely has a use case. It definitely can do a 25 to 50x in a bull market, in my opinion. And it definitely has multiple staking and farming options. So it's a little difficult to bridge stuff over. It might get easier in the future, but the harder it is to get stuff over here, the higher the APRs are going to be, because there's going to be less people in the pools, it seems like. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like. That would help me tremendously. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.